Alrighty, quite a few changes to show off here. Let's start first with bone throwing. So bone throwing has been added to the skeleton script. Basically have it set up just for the one button right now, but press the button, throws one of the bones from the inventory, and distance kind of fixed right now. One thing in the future could be to change that, make it a little bit more dynamic based on how long you're throwing. I think also something that would be useful is probably the ability to see where the bone is going to be projected to. So these bones are quite far right now. I'm just going to give myself some bones, or this could be a good time to have my friend give me some bones over here. So let's see. Go over to him. Can you drop me some bones? Alright, he just throws them. And now I'm gonna grab these two and waddle on over to get the rest of my bones. So, pretty cool stuff. And here, I'll toss you some bones, dude. So now you can get yours, and I got mine over here. Nice, perfect. So bone throwing is in, that's about as far as they go, like that. So next thing that was added is skull throwing. This one was a little more difficult, but I think it's working decent enough. So for this to work, let me just come over here. Make sure that this is the main character. Okay, let me do it for the other one actually. So we'll come up to him, press V, and boom, we'll pick him up. When we pick him up, all his bones will drop to the ground for now, and we can press 2 to launch him. This will let him reach much higher than you can with like a standard traditional jump. So when he's on the ground, we can do the same thing. One thing that I also worked on adding was making it so you can jump. Boom, big air. Alrighty, so that is in place as well. Probably want to add some more options for like throwing bones and players and also just placing them. We're just doing short tosses. But for now, this is the distance that is kind of hard-coded and set. Always open to changing it. So let me go ahead and get his bones back as well. There we go, perfect. And same thing works from his side as well. V, boom. All the bones drop to the ground in this area. And we can press, oops, I got rid of one of my bones by accident. Alrighty. What else has been added? Let me check this list. Player damage and traps. So let's go ahead and find the bear trap here. So you kind of saw this already, but basically the players can take damage now, which can come from the damage source, and they can specify how much damage it'll do to the player. So what happens is when you take damage, it will project however many bones that damage was into some random direction. Right now I've set this trap to take full damage, so when I run into it, and maybe it'll be good to see this from this perspective as well. So we run into it, boom, all bones gone. It's set for 6 damage right now. So big damage. Alright, let me crawl over and get the rest of these bones. So pretty cool. Final thing is the pressure plates. So this is dealing with a little bit of the variable bone weights. Right now this is I think this is bugged right now, so probably won't show it off, but it's pretty simple. It just changes color based on the number of bones in this square. So It looks at the players specifically and it counts their bones up, and if it's over the pressure limit then it changes colors from white to yellow, which is it's almost about the trigger, and red if it goes over the trigger point basically. It should be an easy fix to get that working, but don't have it in right now. That'll be all.